been director now for about a year and a half. I've been working at this studio since it's opened, so about 5 years. I've been dancing since I was 2 years old, so that's about 26 years at this point. Really, it was my mom. She signed me up like a lot of moms sign up their little daughters, and I went into a little combo class, ballet tap combo class, and I just loved it, and I just kept going through the years. I started off as a preschool dancer, so I went through like the combo classes and everything. And my first studio in Staten Island, she actually put me on the pre-company team. Then the next year I moved to Florida and she put me on the company team. I was probably about 7 or 8 at that time. So from 7 and 8 all the way on to 18, I was a competitive dancer. I made the decision to become a studio owner when I was 16. That's when I was 16 years old, I knew that's what I wanted to do. However, there was still step A, B, C, D to get through. So at that point, I decided I wanted to go to college for dance. And I started teaching when I was 16, and then I continued teaching all the way through until about 23. And you know, that was just what I enjoyed doing. I had little side jobs in the summer, and I tried working office jobs, and it just wasn't for me.
5, 6, 7.
So once I entered Georgian Court, I was just a dance teacher at that point, working on my degree, you know, to become a studio owner one day. I was working at 3 local studios, and then it was really Pat who called me and gave me the opportunity to be like the main teacher here at Stars. So Miss Pat is a former teacher of mine. She used to own another dance studio, and she went out on her own opening Stars. So she's always been a mentor of sorts and a teacher of mine. So we always kept in touch, and she just called me up and gave me this opportunity to work here at Stars. Well, the transition was pretty smooth because Pat also knew that was something I always wanted to do. And I really just kept taking initiative, and I was proactive about a lot of things. And within 3 years, you know, Pat came to me and said, I think you're ready. And if you're ready to make the transition, you know, let's discuss what needs to happen in the next year. And that was really it. It was a really smooth transition. I was just having this conversation with the girls last night, and I was telling them how when I was a competition kid, it was a lot less competitive. You know, that the sport nowadays can probably be a lot more intimidating. I always felt like I had confidence as a dancer, and that helped me get through those years, whereas now I see it really is very intimidating, and I try to reiterate to the girls to just have confidence in themselves, and you know, everybody's their own color, and you need all the colors to make it work.